Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to go ahead and film a quick get ready with me video. One pump of this to prep my face. I was doing my skincare and I was literally about to put on the serum and get ready to run a quick errand, and I thought to myself, I should film my latest, like, you know, quick 5-minute, 10-minute, you know, get ready out the door routine for you guys, along with the fragrance that I have been wearing the past week for fall. You guys know, if you follow me, I have already transitioned my fragrances to fall. And so if you guys want to see a video on the fragrance I've pulled, all the fragrances I've pulled out of my collection for fall, let me know and I will go ahead and do that. So the shade that I'm using is Linen. I go ahead and I put very little of this on because it is high coverage. So I find that I really don't need that much of this to make it work for me. Also, I have been using the heck out of the new Merit Solo Shadow that I got in Social. You guys, if you're looking for a really good, easy, one and done shade that is not gonna budge for hours, look no further. I have, Lord knows, I have the oiliest of eyelids, and I don't have to use primer with the Merit Solo Shadows, but like, I can't imagine, it'll probably last 24 hours if I used a primer. I've only ever used it without a primer and it doesn't budge. I do have to use like double cleanse in order to get the shadow off my eyes, but I usually always double cleanse, so it's not like I have to add makeup remover or anything like that. But those of you who don't double cleanse, you're probably gonna need a little bit of a makeup remover because they are that sturdy. I'm gonna go in with my Westman Atelier Bisque contour stick, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of contour. I'm going in with a Real Techniques, what is this, a buffing brush. I'm just gonna buff that out. Actually, no, I'm just gonna use my Westman Atelier blender brush because I'll show you now, I used the wrong brush on that side. It's fine, clearly, but I don't like to mix my contour shade with my bronzer shade. So I use this brush for the contour shade and I use the Real Techniques for the bronzer shade. I mean, obviously not a big deal, but I feel like if I were to mix that often, that brush, I wouldn't get the color I'm going for when I do contour. Obviously this is a very light contour going in with my Merit bronzer, and this one is in the shade Clay. This is like a goof proof bronzer. Same with the Westman Atelier contour stick. It really is a goof proof. Ooh, sorry. You can't, it's really hard to mess it up. I went a little heavy-handed on my bronzer only because Linen, which is the foundation shade I'm using right now, that is not my summer shade. And I did get a little bit of sun. I've, you know, been in the pool with my daughter, and so I do need to apply just a little bit of more bronzer to warm up the complexion, just to offset that it's like a one shade lighter. If you're wondering what my summer shade is in the Merit foundation stick, I don't know. Mostly because I've never had a pool before. So this summer is the most I've ever spent outside. I rarely own summer shades in my foundations. For that reason, I've just never found the reason to. I'm gonna go in with the Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks blush in the color Mimi, because I think that this is like the perfect neutral to transition into fall. Going in with an It Cosmetics foundation brush and just blending that out. Anyways, what I was saying was I only own one foundation right now in my summer shade, because I never use them. It's something that will definitely go old in my collection. I rarely ever spend any time out in the sun. And now that we moved to this new house and we have a pool, my daughter loves the water, loves the water. So I find that I have really ended up spending a lot more time out in the sun than I've anticipated. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Westman Atelier Nectar lid up stick. This is the one I hauled from the Nordstrom sale. It's a little mini, and for reference, like, this is a full-size stick and this is the mini. This is like a peachy highlight, but very, very subtle. Like, you can barely see it. And I find this to be the perfect neutral highlight to go with this particular blush shade. I also like to apply these on my lips. I'm gonna apply a little bit just to get a little bit of moisture going, because we're gonna do a little bit of layering today on the lips. Again, this is something that I've been doing lately. I just kind of like play around. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my Merit Solo Shadow, and this one is in the shade Social. This is like one of their statement colors, and it is the perfect mauve. I thought this was gonna be straight up purple on the lids. I'm using the Merit #2 brush. Clearly you see that I have been using this shade quite often. I'm just gonna do a little wash of color, but it's actually not purple. It is a very cool toned mauve, and it is, I think, the perfect color to transition into fall. And I have used the most minuscule amount. You can even use less than this. You also don't have to use the #2 brush to apply this. Your fingers work just fine. This is, I definitely want to pick up some more shades, and they have the perfect eye set right now, which will be in my bag and purchased after this video. It is, you get a one eyeshadow, the brush, eyebrow gel, and mascara, and it's at a discounted price if you get the set. And then you get to choose, it's customizable because you get to choose the shade of your shadow. Another thing I like about these is they click open and they click shut. They're not hard to open. I've heard from some people that they have a little bit of difficulty opening this. I have not had any issues opening or closing. I think that the overall packaging and the aesthetic of these are perfection. Perfection. Next, I'm gonna use my little Westman Atelier trio, and I'm gonna use this color Champagne. I'm gonna use my eyeshadow 1 brush from Westman Atelier. I am gonna, oh so lightly, layer this right on the center to give it a little bit of light, very subtle. I have loved this combination for the fall, and these layer perfectly, doesn't cause any creasing, so I think it's like a good little pairing. Next, I'm gonna go in with the black, actually it's the gold one, with the Noir shade. This is just a black shade. Oh, I just realized I didn't show you what shade this was. Champagne is like this iridescent white pinky shade, and I just applied that to the center of the lids. I'm gonna go in with the black, and I'm gonna use the edged portion of this brush just to give me a little bit of a liner situation. Ever so slightly. Like literally it's gonna be just a wash of this color. I'm not like doing an actual liner. I want it to be like a little like je ne sais quoi. Like, is she wearing eyeliner? Is she not? This is a step that I normally will leave out if I'm in a hurry though. But I'm adding it because I'm wearing my Beetlejuice shirt. And if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, please do. But it's spooky season. And I was born in the month of October, and I relish in the fall. Everything fall. Pumpkins, spooky season, all the things. I'm gonna go in with some brow gel. This is in the color Neutral, and we're just gonna comb these babies out to give them some life. And then we're gonna go in with my favorite mascara, which is the Merit mascara. This brow gel gives you a very natural hold. It does not make your brows crunchy whatsoever, but it does keep them in place. Gonna apply some mascara to my top lashes. Next, I'm gonna apply some of my Merit lipstick in the color Slip, and I'm layering that over Nectar. I feel like this combination matches perfectly with the blush. One of my favorite products of the line is their lipsticks. All right, I just washed my hair and I'm letting it down just because I want it to dry a little bit. Fragrance of the day is gonna be Henry Rose in the scent Char. This is the one of the fragrances I've been using this, like literally September hit, and I'm like, yes. You can clearly see I've made quite a dent in this. This is the travel size. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm gonna leave an affiliate link in the description box below. You will get $10 off of your purchase using my affiliate link, which I know is not a lot because these fragrances are expensive, but it's better than nothing because these fragrances never go on sale. Like, Nordstrom can be having a beauty sale and Henry Rose is always excluded. I have literally never seen these fragrances ever go on sale. And to be quite frank, because they're new to Sephora, I don't know if they're gonna participate in the Sephora sale. That's up in the air. Well, I guess we'll find out when it when the time comes. But I really love Char. It is a very deep and smoky scent, obviously, to the name Char. It's just the perfect balance of, like, to me, amber and a little bit of smoke, and it's deep, and it just reminds me of autumn, the smell of autumn leaves on the ground, where it has that kind of like a dry kind of scent. I don't know if I'm describing this correctly, because obviously I live in Florida and we don't have fall, but here in Orlando, believe it or not, some of our trees do change and they start to lose their leaves, and that smell, that's what this kind of reminds me of. Char is just like on point for fall. Another little piece of information I want to give you is, if you want to purchase any of the Merit products that I've shown, or that awesome set I was mentioning, I'm gonna leave also a affiliate link down below. You can use that link for your purchase. I don't get much, you know, from my affiliate links. I'm not a big channel, so you guys usually, when you go into the description box, I usually don't have any affiliate links. So if you are gonna purchase anything from Merit or Henry Rose, I would really appreciate it if you use my affiliate links. It helps support this channel. All right, that pretty much completes this quick little get ready with me. How gorgeous is this look? Very quick, very easy. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.